Most of the talk these days about vaping has to do with the health risks in teens who are using them.
And other than the viral videos, there really hasn't been a whole lot of conversation around exploding batteries, which consumer investigator Danielle Serino tells us is happening at an alarming rate. Really, Danielle?
Hi, Sarah. Well, thousands of people are suffering serious burns, some even been killed. And remember, people aren't only using vape pens for nicotine, some are using it for medical marijuana. So vaping isn't all about being cool. And we met one local man who was doing it to avoid all the chemicals in cigarettes. He nearly died from it.
The pain is never felt before. I mean, I got cut by machines, I got run over by a car, never seen pain like this.
And something Nadar Harb never imagined he'd endure as one of the latest victims of an exploding vape pen battery. He took up the habit knowing smoking would eventually kill him. So after 25 years, he made the switch, thinking it was safer. But one day last June, it almost killed him.
Well, the battery was in my pocket. It was a cargo pants that had side pockets, and the battery was in there. And it just started flashing, and then it just exploded. And that's when I went on the floor and started just rolling.
Treated at Metro's burn unit, but now left with permanent scars, he's suing the battery maker, LG Chem, and local retailer, Cleveland Vape.
This is a completely unregulated market. It's expected that the vape industry is going to grow to $32 billion in the next couple of years. More and more people are turning to it, but there's no one regulating it.
Despite repeated incidents, including deaths. A study released last year showed more than 2,000 visits to U.S. emergency rooms from 2015 to 2017 for e-cigarette burns and explosion-related injuries. Just 3 months before Harb's experience, a Nevada teen wound up with a shattered jaw and lost several teeth when a device exploded in his mouth.
So there are a lot of counterfeit batteries out there. How do we know this is not the case with this?
We have a good reason to believe this was manufactured by LG Chemical out of South Korea. But you're right, there are a lot of counterfeits out there, and they're putting people in danger.
Harb still vapes, but he keeps his battery in a protective case. And he wants the public to know this could happen to anyone, but they might not escape with their life as he did.
Imagine if I wasn't home and just this took on fire and burned the house with the pets, with my kids, maybe they're sleeping. They need to be accountable for this. They cannot put stuff on the street like that.
We reached out to both LG Chem and Cleveland Vape, which said at this time they had no comment. LG told us they couldn't comment because they hadn't seen the suit, even though we emailed it to them the day it was filed.
It is hard to look at those images, Danielle.
Yeah, well, we were pretty squeamish when we saw them. We weren't even sure we were going to use them. But.
Yeah, understandably, but one more reason not to vape. Thanks.